G'day guys and welcome back, and as you can see today we're back out here on the Angler Call of the Wild, and by the title and thumbnail you can see that today we are trying to catch every single species on Golden Ridge Reserve. So starting off here, we're looking for either bass species that we can catch, largemouth and smallmouth here. I'm just twitching at the moment with their popper, and here we go. We've got the first fish of the day that did not take long at all. Will it be one of the bass species that we're looking for to start out? He's getting quite close in, just about 6 meters now. He's pulling a little bit, so I reckon it might not be a bad one. And yeah, it's a smallmouth, silver, definitely not bad. Good way to start out the day. So we've got that one ticked off the list. And yet another bite. Will this be yet another smallmouth, or will this be something different? Hopefully it is. Try and get this video going a little quicker. There's a lot of species to get through today. There's 17 actually, and I'm going to try my best to maybe at least get a silver. Gold's a little difficult, but we'll try to get a silver on most species. And is that a largemouth? I think it is. There we go. Got largemouth. Oh, it's a bronze. Might try look for another one. And we've got yet another one on the line, and it is another largemouth. It does look bigger than the last one, so hopefully it does make silver this time. And yeah, we were 2.35 kilos. And we've got that species ticked off the list as well. And the next species on the list is actually the bluegill. And somehow I've still not caught one in this game. I only have that and the lake trout that I haven't caught yet. But anyway, we'll get to it. So I've just chucked out some bloodworms, and hopefully, there we go, we've got something on it. Hopefully this will be the bluegill and we'll tick it off straight away. But there's also an opportunity to catch almost anything out here. We could get the sunfish, we could get the yellow perch. Either of those two, I reckon. Even others. I mean, there's a chance it could be another bass, but doesn't look big enough to be a bass. I think it might be a perch. And that is a yellow perch, and it is a silver. So that's the third one ticked off the list. And it has taken so long to try and catch this thing. There we go, we got another strike. But you won't see this, but I've been trying to catch this thing for the past, 25 minutes. I've just been checking all the spots. I haven't been able to catch one somehow. And that does look like it. That may be it. Finally, please. Yes, bluegill, and it is a silver. So that is a fourth species ticked off the list. And the next species that we're going after is actually the black crappie. We do have something biting right now. And we're just at the same spot as the start, and we've just chucked out another couple of bloodworms, and hopefully we'll get this guy in. Definitely a lot of potential for a lot of different types of fish. And that's actually a sunfish. Unfortunately, just a bronze, but also, I'm on the minnows. I said bloodworms, but yeah, we're on the minnows. I mean, that could be one ticked off the list if we don't find a better sunfish, but by the end of the day, I'm pretty sure we'll find a better one. And just like that, that's another sunfish, and it looks a bit bigger. Yep, just like that. Next cast, we've got our silver, and that is the green sunfish ticked off the list. Jeez, it's difficult to try and get the species that you want when using bait. There's so many of the small little panfish that bite the exact same stuff, so it's a little tough to try and catch what you're after at times, but hopefully this will be it. Oh, it actually is. It's an absolutely tiny black crappie. Might be my smallest I've ever caught. That thing is absolutely tiny. So I've decided that crappie will do for now. Might come back for a bigger one later, but I've come out for muskie or pike now, and I do have a strike. These take extremely long to try and reel in with my quite small setup at the moment, so probably cut in a second so you guys don't have to wait for this extremely long fight that I'm gonna endure here. But anyway, that crappie was a little small, but I don't know, it took so long to try and get one, so for now we'll move on. And I've got him into about 5 meters, so we're about to find out whether it's a muskie or a pike. I think those are some red fins, so I believe that this is a muskie. Obviously can't be 100% sure. Yeah, that's a muskie. Oh, not quite going to get him in on that first try to secure him, but should get him on the second. Maybe not. Third time, there we go. We did manage to get him in the end, and that is a nice silver at 5.34 kilos. Tiger muskie might be my favourite species in this game. I absolutely love them. And pretty cool that it was my first actual gold. So yeah, not bad. Hopefully we'll catch the pike now. And with limited time left before it turns night and the pike stop biting, I've actually hooked yet another muskie, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to tick off the pike in this day cycle, I guess. And we've got another silver muskie, and we'll come back for the pike in a little. So now I've just chucked out some minnows and I'm going to be looking for either burbot, I doubt they'll be here, but catfish, where is it? There it is. Channel catfish, that's the main one that we're looking for right now. And sometimes you even get a sturgeon down here, so hopefully we can try and tick both of those off the list. And this is taking quite a long fight for what I think is going to be a not very good channel catfish. I saw it when it bit the hook and it really wasn't even anything special, but it is definitely taking its time. And I've finally been able to pull him off the bottom. Yeah, this thing looks tiny. And yep, just a bronze, so I don't know. We'll try catch another one, hopefully find a silver, but if that's the best we get, that's alright. And I've got yet another, what I think is a channel cat on the end of my line, and this one's coming in so much quicker than the other one, which is not exactly a good sign. Probably would just be another bronze like his friend, and the line's kind of stuck on the boat. Hopefully I can actually get him up before the line maybe snaps, but yeah, I have. And he does look very small once again. Yeah, tiny. Just another bronze, so I might keep moving and try look for something else just quickly, hopefully before the night runs out. So with the Diamonds Peak Fishing Challenge Silver 2s, you can see in the top left corner, I have a challenge to catch a silver ring burbot at this spot right here. Now, if this is a burbot, this is a diamond or a gold. This thing is absolutely huge, and I've been fighting it for what, 5-10 minutes? I mean, he's just not coming in. And it's been another couple minutes since then, and I can start to see his outline, and oh, it's a muskie. It's a muskie. Oh, if it's a pike, that'll tick it off the list. They're not supposed to bite during the night time though. I mean, that's a major letdown. I thought I was hooked onto some absolutely massive burbot. I reckon even a diamond would come in quicker than this silver muskie is deciding to come in, and he's going to keep taking line. It's just been a real pain. I mean, maybe this muskie could go gold, because it has taken an extremely long time to catch, even for a normal muskie. As you can see, he's extremely feisty. Have only caught one gold muskie, so kind of doubt it, but there we go, got him in. And no, he won't make it. Yeah, just another silver 4.94. Might be our smallest muskie of the day, actually. Crazy to think that he took absolutely forever to get in, but anyway. And I've just tried out a new spot. I'm just looking for even more potential spots that we could go to, because this burbot's kind of struggling to bite, and we do have a bite now. And this hopefully will be it. I mean, could be. It's coming in very quickly, however. Yeah, that doesn't look like a burbot. It's actually a mountain whitefish. Did not know you could catch them here on a bloodworm, but hey, I guess that's another one ticked off if we don't find a better one later. There we go, we got something down. That does look like a burbot. I think that is the burbot that we've been looking for the past 20 minutes. And as you can see, it's almost daytime. It's taken that long. I've taken like a full night cycle to try and look for this thing, because it is one of the more difficult ones in my opinion, but just a bronze unfortunately on the hot dogs. So I mean, that'll do for now. We'll tick that guy off. That's taken me so long that we'll just take him for now. And what is next on the list? I've got the catfish. Got everything in the front row. We've caught all of these. Pike, need that. Sauger, that's another one for the night time. And sturgeon. We can try go after both of those. And it's actually crossed over to daytime, and we're now going after kokanee salmon, who have been notoriously difficult for me to catch in the past. So hopefully we'll try and get him pretty quickly. Taking a couple casts, haven't found him yet, but hopefully he'll come soon. Oh, right on cue. I did catch a rainbow, very small one before. Will this be the kokanee we're after? He's coming in very quickly, and they are very small, so this could be. He's red. Yes. Oh my. In the past in challenges, this has taken me hours to try and catch this thing, but you know what? I'm taking that bronze. I don't care. Kokanee salmon on the board. So now the plan is to tick off the rainbow, the cutthroat, and the brookie. They can all be caught right here and on very similar gears, so hopefully we'll get one of them done. That is a rainbow. Hopefully it'll be a silver. Caught a couple bronzes before, but yes, that will be our silver, and that'll be rainbows off the board. There we go. We got something absolutely flying in on this lure, and I think the shape wise, I think it may be another rainbow, but you never know. Could be a cutthroat. They have a pretty similar shape, but unfortunately another rainbow. Probably another silver. And yeah, that'll be a silver. 2.75 kilos, slightly bigger than the last, but not what we're looking for. And there we go, there's another bite. Hopefully this will be new and not another rainbow. I've got about 5 of them now. Nothing else different. I was expecting to find a few more brookies and cutties by now, but clearly not. And what was that? That is the brook trout, and it is a silver. So we've got that one off the board. That one's a slightly difficult, maybe the most difficult of the trout species. Actually, no, take that back. I'll give that to the golden trout. That one's a tough one. But that is the brook trout off the board. Not bad. And there's a rainbow coming up right next to the shore. So we'll just grab that guy straight in if he wants to come in. Clearly he doesn't. Come on, mate. There we go. Ooh, that one's much bigger than the last two. Got about 1.5 kilos on the others, but yet another rainbow. Not quite the cutthroat that we're after. And it is taking a lot longer than usual to catch this cutthroat. I normally catch them pretty quickly, but it's definitely taking its time. And we do have another strike here. Hopefully this will be the one. But likely just going to be another rainbow with the amount of them that we're catching at the moment. And he's actually fighting quite hard, and that looks yellowish. I think that's the cutty. Move your hand. Yes, there we go. Cutthroat trout. There we go, finally. That took way longer than usual, but 3 kilo cutthroat trout. Definitely a nice one, and we've got that one off the list. So now we're on to the golden trout. In my opinion, the hardest trout species to catch, and actually, we've got a bite very quickly, and it's coming in quickly, which is a good sign, because they are very small. Maybe this will be it. Kind of see it. Oh, that was white. Yep, mountain whitefish. It is a silver though. Better than the bronze that we caught earlier. Not surprised though, we are actually up in the mountains now, so it makes a bit more sense. But hopefully that golden trout will come soon. So I've decided to switch spots, and I'm going to start switching tactics as well. I'm going to change to a float rod, and I might chuck some cheese out there. And hopefully this will do a little bit better. We'll chuck on the size 5 and we'll get the cheese out there. I've seen so many of them jumping in this new spot, but I just have not been able to catch one yet. And there we go. Change of tactics has provided something new, and I think this will be it. I don't think anything else in here can actually bite the cheese, so I believe that this is the golden trout that we're after. And he's coming in quite quickly. Another good sign. As I said, very small fish. And 2 meters away, and yes, there we go. That'll be it. Nice silver golden trout, just at 1 kilo, but definitely will take that. And now we're looking for a lake trout, a fish that I haven't caught yet because I didn't think I'd have good enough tackle. Sorry about that beeping noise. It's the little, I don't even know what to call it. There's a little machine that's just beeping, and that's actually a kokanee salmon. I didn't expect that at all. Too busy talking about the satellite thing that's next to me at this apparently very good lake trout spot. There's actually kokanee salmon everywhere. I saw another one in the water, and there's actually a silver. Maybe this is the spot to go this time, and as you just saw, that's the satellite I'm talking about. But that is a silver kokanee, not bad. So I've gone ahead and decided it's about time for an upgrade. So as you can see, I've got a new rod, new reel, way more powerful than the other combo that I was using. I didn't even realise how bad my old combo was, and I've grabbed a much bigger lure. I didn't realise how small of one I was using, which is obviously why the kokanee bit, and no lakers were nearby, but hopefully we will get this guy soon. I can see something jumping in the background next to the satellite. I've moved a little further away from that as well, so you don't have to hear the beeping constantly. And there it is, there's a strike. I realised that I was probably supposed to let the lure sink a little bit more for these lake trouts, because they do live right down in the deep, and I mean, that thing is pulling, so I'm pretty confident that this is a lake trout. I just saw a guy next to me catch a diamond lake trout, which is pretty damn impressive, but I don't think I've nowhere near good enough tackle to handle that right now. But this guy is slowly coming in. Hopefully he's not a bad one. He's just got another silver, but hopefully I'll catch a silver as well. And it's taken a little while, but finally getting in. There we go, my first ever lake trout. And just a bronze, unfortunately, but not complaining. That's another one ticked off the list. And the next species that I'm targeting is actually the orange trout. Another kind of difficult one to catch, but the eggs apparently go real well on them, and they are supposedly really easy to catch with the eggs. So hopefully we'll find one soon. And right on cue, we've got something nibbling at it. There we go. Hopefully this will be it. Just gonna make sure it doesn't come off or anything, but I think this should be the oro trout. 10 meters out now. I mean, he's coming in pretty easy, so it's probably something pretty small, which fits the description. He's actually pulling in a little bit, I guess. He's starting to put some pressure. Wasn't exactly gonna come in, but he's in now, and it is an oro trout. Just a bronze, but as you can see, I did use the eggs and did get that guy quite quickly. So I just realised that the entire time I haven't been recording, I actually caught a very nice sturgeon that I think was probably pretty close to gold, and I also caught a massive walleye. Also would have been pretty close to gold. I think it was probably one of my largest, but I decided to try and catch a walleye or a sauger and just get one of them, because unfortunately lost the footage because I didn't even get the footage. I wasn't recording, but gotta make up for that and try and catch these species once again. And that thing's quite large, so I think it's probably a walleye. Down it's a sauger. It looks much too big. And yep, that's a walleye. Another silver. Not a bad one at all. And that'll tick him off the list. And when I say I just caught about 30 silver walleye, I mean it, and still no sauger. Hopefully this will finally be it, man. This is taking so long now. The sauger just seem to be the hardest species for me to catch, and this is probably it because of how little pressure is on this line right now. I don't think I realised how big of a size difference there was between a sauger and a zander. Not a zander, a sauger and a walleye. And that is it, it's 0.3 kilos, but that'll get the job done finally. So now all we have left is the sturgeon. I'm pretty sure there's a chance there's a diamond sturgeon in these waters. I just saw an absolute giant jump out of the water. I mean, I guess this could be him. I can't doubt it, but you never know. Yeah, he's not really fighting hard enough, but I'm very curious to see what this would be. But you know, like, it was absolutely giant that just jumped. I'd say it's definitely at least a gold, so I'm gonna try and stick it out and stay here and hopefully try and get him. And this, whatever it is, hasn't shown itself yet. I think that's a catfish. Is that a sturgeon? No, just a channel cat, and it is a silver. So in the end, we did manage to get a silver channel cat after our couple bronzes earlier. There we go, we've got something biting right now, and we will get that guy. And he's coming in quite slowly. Never mind, he's coming in pretty rapidly now. It's a little slow for a second, but he's definitely coming in. I wonder what this one will be. Definitely not quite the sturgeon I'm looking for, I don't think. Maybe, I've got an upgraded rod, I don't know. I mean, anything's possible. And I think that is a sturgeon. That might be it. That's it. I think that's it. That is massive. Never mind. And it's a gold. That is my first ever gold sturgeon. One of my first actual golds in the game, actually. How good is that? I mean, upgraded rod is clearly a lot stronger than I thought it would be, but we do have our gold shovel nose sturgeon. And what a way to end out the video. That is all 17 species in this game caught. Anyway, if you guys did like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.